Tottenham's woeful Premier League campaign took yet another turn for the worse on Friday, when Postecoglou's men were beaten 2-0 by Aston Villa. The North Londoners have now suffered 21 defeats in the top flight, and sit 17th with just one fixture remaining. Tottenham supporters will be relieved that they are competing against Manchester United in the Europa League final on 21st of May, as Postecoglou's men still have a chance of lifting silverware despite their largely poor season. Furthermore, Spurs have already beaten the Old Trafford club 3 times across all competitions this term. Postecoglou and Spurs have endured a tough campaign. Tottenham lose 25 games in all competitions for the first time since 1991-92. Even though Spurs still have a chance of claiming European glory, Postecoglou's men have suffered 25 games in all competitions. If Tottenham fans needed a reminder of how poor their side have been this season, that is the most defeats they have endured in a campaign since the 1991-92 season. More Football Insider stories. But the narrative surrounding an otherwise poor campaign can be significantly changed for the better if they win the Europa League. Tottenham will need to be ready for Wednesday's Europa League final. Europa League final is crucial for Postecoglou. Tottenham's equal 33-year low demonstrates just how poor they have been throughout the majority of the season, yet the North London club boasts a significant opportunity to win their first European trophy since they lifted the UEFA Cup. Courtesy of Spurs' woeful exploits in the domestic game, Postecoglou could be sacked regardless of whether his side achieves success in the Europa League. But the European competition is still of paramount importance to the Australian, who could etch himself into the Tottenham history books with a victory over Man United in Bilbao on 21st of May. Furthermore, if Postecoglou does win the Europa League, there is still a possibility that it could prove enough to keep him in the dugout, due to the magnitude of the potential achievement. However, the North Londoners have been handed significant setbacks courtesy of the injuries suffered by the likes of former Leicester City playmaker James Maddison. Related posts.